Have you ever noticed that people remember you only when they need something? Have you ever dropped your own plans, your rest, your peace, just to help someone who disappears once they're done? If yes, then this story is for you. Because sometimes the world keeps taking from you until you decide to stop being available for everything. Once upon a time in a quiet countryside village surrounded by golden fields, there lived a man named Ethan. Ethan was known by everyone. If someone's cart got stuck in the mud, call Ethan. If a roof leaked during the rain, call Ethan. If anyone needed advice, help, or company, Ethan was always there. He never said no. He believed that helping others made him a good man. And it did. But slowly, Ethan's life stopped belonging to him. His own farm was half-plowed. His cottage needed repairs, yet he was always out fixing someone else's fence. Every evening when he came home tired and dusty, his mother would sigh and say, "Ethan, my dear, you help everyone, but who helps you?" He would smile faintly. "It's all right, Mom. One day they'll remember my kindness." But that day never came. One evening, dark clouds gathered. The villagers rushed to save their crops before the storm. Ethan too ran to help his friend Jacob, whose haystacks were still lying open. Together, they worked quickly, covering everything, while Ethan's own wheat lay uncovered in his field. The rain came hard. By the time he reached home, it was too late. His entire crop was ruined. He sat silently on his porch, water dripping from his hair, staring at the muddy field that once gave him hope. That night, his mother said softly, "You saved everyone's harvest except your own." Ethan didn't reply, but something deep inside him broke. The next morning, Ethan walked to the edge of the village to meet old George, a wise farmer who lived near the river. "George," he said, "I don't understand. I help everyone, yet I feel empty. I'm not tired from work. I'm tired from people." Old George looked at the flowing river and said, "Ethan, do you see this river? It gives water to all the trees, the fields, the animals. But when it rains too much and the river forgets its own path, what happens?" Ethan thought for a moment. "It floods and destroys everything." "Exactly," said George. "Even kindness needs boundaries. Without them, it becomes self-destruction. Stop being everywhere for everyone. Be somewhere for yourself." Then he gave Ethan a simple task. For the next 7 days, don't say yes immediately. When someone asks for help, pause and ask yourself, "Can I really afford this right now?" If you can't, just say, "Not today." Watch what happens. That week felt strange for Ethan. On the first day, Jacob came running. "Ethan, my bull is sick. Come help me take it to the doctor." Ethan looked at his half-plowed field. His heart pulled in 2 directions. He took a deep breath and said, "I'm sorry, Jacob. Today, I have to finish my own work." Jacob looked surprised. "You sawing, no?" Ethan nodded. "Yes, I can help tomorrow, but not today." Jacob frowned and left. Ethan felt guilty, but he kept working. By sunset, for the first time in months, his land was ready for planting. The next day, others came with small favors. Ethan said no, politely but firmly. That night, he felt peace he hadn't felt in years. On the 4th day, something unexpected happened. Heavy rain returned and Ethan's roof began to leak. He looked around. No one came to help. He smiled sadly, realizing when he was always available, everyone needed him. Now that he stepped back, silence surrounded him. But instead of anger, he felt strength. He repaired the roof himself, alone. That night, sitting under his fixed shelter, he whispered, "So this is what self-respect feels like." Weeks passed. The new Ethan was different. He no longer rushed to please everyone. He chose peace before people's approval. And something amazing happened. People began to respect him. Jacob started handling his own problems. Neighbors stopped knocking for small favors. Ethan's field grew greener than ever. His health improved. His smile returned. And strangely, people still liked him now even more, because he wasn't the man who did everything for everyone. He was the man who finally valued himself. One evening, Old George visited Ethan's home. He looked around the healthy crops and said, "So, Ethan, did the world fall apart when you stopped being available?" Ethan smiled. "No, George. It only changed for the better." George nodded. "When you stopped saying yes to everyone, you finally said yes to yourself. That's when everything changes. So, my friend, are you like Ethan? Always available for everyone, but empty inside? Remember this. You're not a bad person for saying no. You're just choosing peace over pressure. When you stop being everywhere for everyone, you finally become someone for yourself. People respect what you protect. So protect your time, your mind, and your energy. And if this story touched your heart, subscribe to Tailies with English, where every story helps you learn English and learn life.